From what I can tell, there's not much to this besides straightforward running to the boss. Besides the mechanic of shooting a couple targets to make the water levels rise. Like no hidden chests or other recipes are in here. And here's one of the targets that you have to shoot to make the water level rise. There is a way to do it without the water level rising. It's just like a double jump. One thing you really want to be careful of is do not hit your action button to drink water while you're in this water. You will start heat stroking to death. And it won't go away till you die. I learned that out the hard way. Now, there's another target on the left up here. We'll shoot it. Wait for the water to rise, and then you'll open that door. Now comes the tricky part. If you're doing this by yourself, you've got to be quick. You've got to hit this target, which will bring up this water level for you to jump onto these platforms. What I would suggest doing is once you get onto the middle section here, shoot the left target first. If your bow doesn't glitch and not shoot. Okay. And you're going to get in the water. Come over here. Shoot that target, then come back to the middle while this water is still rising. Jump up on here. And you're going to walk down here to this water and wait for it to rise. And if you really need to, you can wait for your stamina to regen, or health, whatever it is that you're low on. But then you're just going to run straight down through this room that has skeletons in it. The next entrance to the next area is straight ahead of you. And then, opposed to wasting time and going right, just go left. And these rocks will take you up to where you go into the next area, which should be the final run around to go meet dregs. But you have to get up these stairs. Now, unless you go right and shoot the target, you pretty much have to get a double jump somehow. Sometimes it's a pain. Because you can't climb in here. Come on. Let me get full stamina and try this. Okay, well, since my double jumping isn't seeming to be working, I'm going to try to hit the target from far off. Which just requires a little bit of aiming and trying to figure out your drop rates. must have hit it because the water level is rising. Just couldn't hear it. Now we'll just go through here. Obviously, you're going to want to equip your best weapon. If you're meleeing, you want to watch out for him flopping in his poison. Unless they fixed it for archers, it is a little bit easier because there's a little invisible wall that you can dodge behind. And you can see it right there because the arrow's stuck into thin air. But you really don't want to get hit with that poison. So you want to dodge out or strafe out and just shoot. Just be aware of this little glitch and where it is still. It'll look creepy as hell where that fireball's coming at you, or poison ball, whatever you want to call it, but it won't go through it. This used to take a whole crap ton of arrows too. Now the pool he's in, you don't want to go in that until it's empty, because that poison that he's sitting in will kill you. Ooh, he hit me at that one. Now he should be able to keep spitting, because yep. I guess he was just taking a breather. Holy shit. Now I've got to be a little more careful or I'll die in here. Oh, my bow glitched. So this little glitch that they have is actually very helpful still. And Dregs dies. The pool drains. There's a red book down here, which will give you your reptile armor recipes. You'll want to do your action thing on it. Then you're going to want to take your highest grade axe and just harvest the crap out of them. You'll get abysmal flesh and fangs and reptile hide. And you'll get like two eyes normally. Then you get out of the pool before it refills with the stuff. I believe there was a chest in here, wasn't there, Crimson?
In where?
Dregs? Wasn't there a chest?
Yeah, there's a couple in around his room. I suppose if someone was there, they might have despawned it.
Well, he was still here, and I just didn't see him this right here is your way out. You have to go up and hit the action bar on it. Walking around the bottom here. I don't see any chests. See, the pool came back real quick, so you just gotta be really careful. Now, we're pretty much just gonna leave. And that's dregs. Easy peasy. 1, 2, 3. Welcome in, Grumpy One. How are you? Now, we could take the long way back, but I have on this server, you can respawn at your last location with everything you had in your inventory. So we're just gonna remove Bracelet because we won't lose our inventory. We'll be right back at the base where we do our little bit of crafting in the desert area. And it should render in everything like right away too. Like obviously I'm not gonna keep all this material on me. I'm going to put it into the vault here, which I've been steadily filling with pretty much everything. So and we still have 400 arrows. I thought we were going to use more than that when we were in there to drag, so they definitely did lower his health. He used to take about 400 arrows per person with 3 people. Now what I'm going to attempt to do is head back north to our ice area base so that I can reset my bed to up there and then come down here, transport all the stuff from the vault back up. Obviously, we want to stay out of sight of those guys for the moment. Not that they will be too much problems, because Thrall cities aren't really the hardest place to live in, or live through. You can't build in there to live, but now this area that I just got to is one of the best spots for iron in the game. We just jumped over a whole bunch of nodes. There's a bunch here on my left. There's a bunch on the right and going straight down south. Or straight north. South will be behind me. Whoops. But me and my buddy Crimson and